Got this question from some serious runners running the 5Ks, 10Ks, 15Ks, marathons, half marathons. These are people that make running their life. I know a lot of people make lifting their whole life, but there also is this whole bunch of other people that make running their whole life. All their fitness time is dedicated to running. They asked me this one question. It is, what is the best exercise for running? Don't have a lot of time to spend in the gym. Don't necessarily want to put on a lot of muscle, because the people who win these things, the people who run the real fast miles over a long period of time, are not carrying a lot on their carcass. The muscle they have is functional for what they do. But there is one exercise that I think works best for runners. And there's a couple exercises that work good for runners, but the best one I have to say is the deadlift. Put the squat at a close second. I have my reasons for choosing the deadlift over the squat. Term I'm going to use is force production, and I believe I got this concept from reading Mark Rippetoe's Starting Strength. Generally, I believe, and this is what you find in the book Starting Strength, and with every strength trainer, is there is sport-specific training. There is training that will benefit any sport. I don't care if you're playing badminton or golf. There's strength increases that can be made relative to what you're doing in that sport that will help you in that sport. And deadlift, I'm going to tell you the deadlift is the best one for runners, and I'm going to show you why. Now, if a runner could just increase the amount of power he gets when his foot strikes the ground. Look, I've got an arrow pointing to my feet, and my feet are driving in the ground. The only thing that keeps my feet, my shins from extending, is the ground. My feet are driving in the ground, and I believe the deadlift does this a little bit better at the front of the foot than the squat. The squat is a great exercise for runners too. You're going to have some obstacles though in terms of going heavier and being able to run your 8 miles without hip fatigue and leg fatigue. The deadlift kind of spreads the love around your body. You're using your whole body. You are using your quadriceps. When you run long distances, you don't take your quadriceps through that full extension like you do in the squats. But here, yeah, I'm increasing the force production. I'm driving the feet into the ground. My hips are standing tall. The other thing I'm doing is strengthening my back, especially some muscles that are very important to runners. Those are the spinal erectors. Those are the ones that keep you upright. If your body's not stable when you're running over a long period of time, you're going to build up fatigue. You're going to waste energy. Strengthening that spine, strengthening the force production of the feet, getting the quadriceps. Quadriceps go through a little range of motion. It's very similar to jogging. Deadlift, I got to say it's the #1 exercise for the runner. Now imagine you have a lean, competitive 140-pound runner who doesn't do any strength training, and you put him in the gym. You just give him the deadlift, and you start with a lightweight, and over time, over months, you get him up to 200, 225, 280 pounds, double body weight for reps, and it can be done, and he can stay at 140 pounds, and he will increase the amount of force he's getting with his feet striking the ground, and that will save energy, produce more power, more endurance. He will be a better runner. Now, other exercises like squats are great. Squats, you have a little more conflict with your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes getting a little more fatigued because it's targeting them directly, which might compromise some of your running throughout the week as you recover from those exercises. But I would do those too. But if you only do one, do the deadlift. And also, if you can do more, do some range of motion stuff. No need to obviously be a bodybuilder and a distance runner if you really are serious about distance running. So I hope this helps some of you runners out there. Strength training will help any sport. It's just a matter of applying the right exercises, and they're usually compound movements. I'll catch you later.